So, can you tell me anything about your childhood growing up in Flint, Michigan? Back then, it was just me, my mom, and my sister, trying to make it the best we can. And your father? At that point, the only memory I had of my father was him waking me up in the middle of the night and saying something crazy like,
I am dark skinned and bald, so I hate you and I hate Jesus.
dark skin and bald? Sorry you had to go through that. Now, can you tell me about how you and your family ended up moving to Georgia? We left around the time of the water crisis. Yeah, funny thing is, I had so much lead in my body, I set off every metal detector in the airport. They had to rush me straight to White Grady as soon as I got here. You mean Emory? Yeah, White Grady. But anyway, we moved in with my great aunt Madea. That's a whole other crazy story in itself. So how did you adjust to your new home life? Living with your aunt and everything. I hate to say it, but I kind of had a disrespectful attitude back then, growing up without a father and everything. But Madea whipped me into shape real quick. I can tell you that. So how did she go about disciplining you? Well, she gave me a lot of life lessons. One thing I can remember, she said, his eye may be on the sparrow, but my eye is on that Camaro that keep passing on through here. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about, but she had a loaded gun in my head, so I learned not to talk back. That's abuse. I really straightened up my act. And a couple years later, I got drafted to the NFL. And that's when my father showed back up. So how did you feel about your father coming back into your life so suddenly? Well, Madea prepared us well for that day. We invited him over to Medea's house to talk. As soon as he walked in, all four of us hit him with a pot of grits. And Madea shot him in the leg. That's a crime. Well, y'all got attempted murder charges, but cousin Byron got us off. Plus, recently my mom met this real light-skinned dude with braids, owns a lawn care service. Oh, and he really loves Jesus. I said we all had our happily ever after.
I'd really